Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to the final part of my The Final Destination review. And I am going to talk about one more topic, and then I'm going to rate this piece of crap. So let's get this out of the way that the 3D can turn any scene in this movie into shit. It's like you have a good scene, and then there's the 3D, and it's like, so let's get that. But the death scenes can be pretty gruesome, and that's one of the main reasons you sort of watch a movie like this. You don't exactly go into a Final Destination movie going, I want a nice artsy film with stylistic deaths. You just like gore. And I was watching this movie, The Final Destination, with my friend Crazy when she, visited, where I was again. She had moved out of state and she had moved back down to my state for a few months, I think. And so we hung out a few times, and one time we watched The Final Destination. So her and her boyfriend watched it with me, but there was one point where she turned around and she couldn't watch anymore, and me and her boyfriend had to just tell her when the scene was over. And it's the pool death scene where the guy falls into the pool and then his innards are sucked up, through the pipe thing. It just sucks. And yeah, I guess she might actually have a fear of that. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I must admit, it was sort of nice that it was timed alongside another, death. And they were trying to stop both deaths from happening. And remember, this film, there's, of course, trying to outsmart death. And there was a car wash scene going on at the same time where the girl's vehicle fills up with water and she's, nearly dies. So I actually like that they were sort of both timed with each other. It gave you some tension there. Is one of them going to die? Is both of them going to die? And yeah, that was nice. It's like, it's a gruesome death, and the guy was a fucking jerk. It's like before he died, he had sex with a woman, and he came, but he didn't care about pleasuring her. And it's sort of, you're a real fucking jerk if you do that. So it's like, thank God he's dead. Thank God he's dead. And there was another death that it was just a dream. I remember, again, watching it. I really have to fucking watch these with people and find people to watch them with. My circle of friends, that live by me and are easily accessible and don't mind watching these shits are really few and far between, because there was some good commentary. Because in the mall scene at the end, where it turns out to be just a dream premonition, Crazy's boyfriend is like, don't tell me this is another premonition. Oh my God, it is. And there's actually, Final Destination does base things off real fears. And God, I'm sorry, I keep on hearing him going, God damn it, it's just a premonition. But anyways, people do have a fear of, getting sucked into the escalator. So that was fun. And then where the girls, says, I'm staying here, this is where I was meant to be in the first place, and everyone just getting deaded. That was, oh God, it's like when the 3D is not involved, the scenes are awesome. The deaths are great. No, it's like nice. It's just the problem is the overarching story really goes nowhere. You can like take an individual death and like as I sort of like, oh, that was cool, that was neat, but the problem is there's not anything else to go on, and you might be going, hey, it's a Final Destination movie, and I don't really care. But it's like the first two movies in the series sort of had a point. You know, the first one sets things up. The second movie continues it, and there was actually a survivor from the previous film who helps. And of course, this is the movie without the Candyman. I have not seen any of the Candyman movies, so, but I'm only calling the actor that because, one, I can't remember his name, and that's really what he's, you know, known for, and he's not in this movie, and he is like the best fucking part of the films. And it's like as the first movie, you know, set up everything. The second movie expanded upon that. And the third movie just sort of existed, and the fourth one, this one is fucking crap. Oh, it's like, this is the worst one in the franchise. And I'm rating this a 2.5 out of 5. The deaths were good. The you know, the whole scene, the premonitions, and seeing, you know, the things that the people who saw the vision saw, and the whole, you know, plot twist about death actually, you know, figuring shit out, and is like, okay, I see your game, and I'm going to mess with the factors so that what you think are visions about saving you is just really me leading you to where you're supposed to be in the beginning. Those were fucking awesome. And so that's why I'm giving it a 2.5. I would give it higher if the plot was actually good, if the 3D wasn't fucking crap. I mean, it's just so fucking lacking in this film. I mean, it started off like a fucking comedy. It's 2.5 out of 5. If you are going to, you know, watch, you're like, I only want to watch the bare essentials for the Final Destination series, you can fucking leave this one out. I think the only ones I would recommend of saying you sort of have to see these to, you know, get the bare minimum you have to watch. Goddamn, I know I probably mentioned this before, so if I changed this up, I'm sorry. The first one, because as I said, it sets things up. The second one, you know, because it expands upon things. And, okay, this is for the fifth movie. Just, it's a prequel, spoiler alert. And it actually is, like, back to form, actually really good. So, I won't be doing a review series next. I will be doing another 5 awesome things. You know, 5 things. So, so if you want to comment below about what, you know, 5 things I should tackle, they can. I just call them 5 things because they could be a top 5, a worst of, or just, you know, 5 random things that I really fucking enjoy. So, you know, comment below and, you know, let me know so I can help better plan the next 5 things. And also, if you have seen the Final Destination, do you agree with my rating of 2.5 out of 5? Why or why not? And I have been Jashikins, owner at jashikins.blogspot.com. If you go to my blog, you can see vlogs like this, some actually fucking good. I recently released my long ass Selma post, so that's That's great. It took like a few weeks to do. It's one of my longer blog posts, so yeah. And if you go to my the blog, on the sidebar thingy, there is a poll to vote in of what is your favorite show. I have added it around like an extra month or so that, you know, so that you still have a chance to vote. And there's a dragon on the sidebar thingy, you know, name, and you can help, and then you can sort of advertise for free on the blog, so woot. And yeah. And if you are watching this on the YouTubes, links I'm going to mention are in the description, and if you're watching this on the Bloggity blog, links on the sidebar thing, where the fuck those are. And anyways, I write a web series called Chronicles of Gaia, and I recently released the latest chapter, Chapter 3, Rise of the Wreath Eye, so that is awesome. And if you like read the main chapters like, oh, this is fucking awesome, if you donate to my Patreon, you can view exclusive content, which includes bonus chapters and behind the scenes stuff, as well as, hey, when I say, hey, look at this preview for the next chapter and it's going to be released in like 2 weeks, there's a link, you know, below, and that's so that patrons of my Patreon can just view the chapter then and there. You don't have to wait. And like, hey, I'm sort of interested in donating to your Patreon, but I don't really give a flying fuck about Chronicles of Gaia. Don't worry, there are some perks that don't involve the series. $1 a month, you get updates on my upcoming ebooks, and there are 2 currently in the editing stage. And I'll also sometimes talk about ideas for future ebooks. And for $5 a month, you get to see an exclusive 30-minute vlog featuring Maw, so woot. And every now and again, there'll be reviews that are Patreon exclusive. Like, I do them far and few between just because I want to make my blog, you know, mostly, you know, free and viewable to everyone. But stuff like the Star Wars The Force Awakens, that was a Patreon exclusive review. So, every now and again, things like that happen. And I also have a Fiverr where I do writing commissions. And so if you want me to write for you, hey. And I also have a cafe press shop, and so you can help support me that way. And until next video, goodbye.